Hey, welcome back to another video. I know it's been 10 months since I last uploaded a video, and I've been busy, but this one is going to be a good video. And what we're doing here today is actually changing the sound of what you're walking on. So what I mean by this is, when a character is walking on something like this, like a material like slate, you want like a rocky type sound to play when they're walking, because that's the type of material they're walking on. And that is essentially what we're doing here today. So to start off, let's make a local script and start character scripts, and let's actually first define the player. Player equals game.players.local player, and let's define the humanoid or the character. Local char equals script.parent. Okay. Now what we want to do is actually spawn, or no, my bad, is actually make a while loop. While task.wait do. Now task.wait is just another way to do wait, but a lot more accurate. So let's actually check if char then. Actually, let's do char.humanoid. Now what this does is it checks if there's a humanoid within the character. Now let's insert this quick table I've made for this video. I'll explain what all this is in a second. So now, when there's a character within the game, you have this thing called the humanoid, and it also has a property called floor material. Now, as you can see, it's on a rocky type floor, which is called slate. And depending on what the floor is, this property will change, because it's just what you're standing on. Now you notice how this is the material is plastic, and if we move this onto here, it'll say plastic. So then what you want to do is check if the thing they're standing on is within this table. So like if since the dummy is on a slate right now, we want to check if the character is on a slate, or if slate is in here, is in this table. And if it is, then we'll make it play the sound. If by doing that, we can just do this material table square brackets char dot humanoid dot floor material. Now this just checks if whatever the floor material is, whatever they're standing on material, is in this table, and if there is, it'll run whatever is in here. Now what we'll want to do next is make a remote event. You can call whatever you want. I'll call it run, and then you want to fire it. So game.replicatedStorage.run. Now my code's not going to be the most organized because it's just a video. I'm not going to spend a ton of time organizing everything. Then let's just fire the server. And what this does is it fires a remote event on the server, and then the server will receive it, and it'll just do whatever we want next. I'll explain just in a second, and we'll pass through the player. I'll explain why in a second. Now we want something to receive this message and actually run something. So let's insert a script into replicate storage, and now let's check. Now we want something to fire every time this is ran. So let's do game.replicatestorage.run on server event connect function player and looping player. Now I'll explain what this is in a second. Every time you fire a remote event, there will always be a player and whatever you pass through. So you notice how you pass through the player? We're passing through whoever is walking. So now let's actually Actually, I'll explain. So usually when there are two people, and if you didn't do whatever I'm doing in here, then if you were walking, you would hear that this person. So suppose this is yourself, and you're walking on this slate. You would hear that you're walking on a rocky type floor, but this person wouldn't. So in order to fix that, we need to make it so everyone on the client can hear it. So let's do, so I'm actually gonna copy paste this. Fire all clients. So we're gonna make it so every client can hear it. Let's actually pass through the moving player, because once again, we're passing through the player that's moving. We're gonna change it. And then up here, we're actually gonna put a, my throat is dying, I'm sorry. We're actually gonna put something that will receive it. So game.replicate storage.run.onClient event connect function and then moving player. Now this will receive it and it'll change for everyone now. So now let's actually test it. No, not test, my bad. What we need to do now is actually change the sound ID to whatever is in here, to whatever you're walking on. But so on how to do that, you can just do, oh yeah, I forgot. So inside every person's humanoid root part, there is a sound called running. And what you want to do is change that sound. So let's actually define that. Local running sound walking equals char dot humanoid root part on first child running. And that's the sound that you hear every time you're running or walking or running. So let's actually change the sound ID. Sound ID equals material table, and then no wait, my bad. You have to change the moving players. So since we passed through a here, let's actually add char character at the end. So since we passed through a character, we just do this character dot. It's pretty much the same thing, but the moving player is whoever just moved. And let's actually change this to moving player dot human dot floor material. I'm actually gonna change the volume of the sound ID to sound ID equals 1. Oops. Volume equals 1. Let's test it. Yep, you can hear it now. Now, if you wanted specific sounds to have like their own thing, you could also do if humanoid moving player humanoid sound floor material equals specific material. Then you could give it like you can change the volume to like 0.5, whatever, you know. But I'm not gonna do that. But with this, you can make it so everyone can hear that you're walking and not just like a default. Oh yeah, and one more thing I want to add. This is optional, but if you want, you can always change the sound material back. So by adding an else, since so if something is not in here, you could always do else if, or else is fine. Else dot player. Else, you could always just do this. Default walk. You can change the sound back to default walk, which I might do in the next video, but I don't think I'll do that right now. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video. if you like, subscribe or something, or like it. And thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you, and hopefully I wasn't a terrible explainer, but my throat is dying right now. So have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.